Hello, everybody. It's been a while between vids, but I wanted to reach out and provide you some guidance through some brain rewiring processing you can do to reduce the stress around the current issues that we're all facing. For those of you that are not already in my processing community, you may still find this video helpful. There has been a lot going on, especially the world is feeling the stress of uncertainty of the economy, housing, cost of living, and the next COVID wave. These issues, alongside the uncertainty of when it's all going to end, is causing emotional flatness, and that can be felt everywhere. And it's why so many of you are feeling drained, especially because of your own thoughts of worry and fear and anxiety and anger. So there's your thoughts that are draining you, but there's also the fact of going out into a wide range of emotional energy debris that's somebody else's thoughts in a big bubble of energy that you're impacted by when you step out. You just have to go to the grocery store, and by the time you've got your $12 lettuce, yep, if you're in Australia, that's how much they're costing, you will be back to the car and drained, not just because of your $12 lettuce, but because of the fact that everybody you've just gone in the energy field with are thinking about a whole heap of mindset stress. The fuel cost, I don't have a place to live, the economy, the bills, the next COVID wave, the uncertainty. There is so much there. All of these events, plus any other personal issues you were coping with before these extra things came along that impacted your life, has your brain stuck in problem focus mode. Remaining problem focused will add to your stress story because of how it affects your brain. Let's take a look. Your brain's neurons or nerve cells are connected to your immediate experience, what you are feeling, thinking, seeing, sensing, doing, and experiencing. If that's all positive, then your neurons will fire and new connections will form within minutes, leading to more positive feelings and experiences. That feel-good sensation gets you out of the biggest of mindset funks and is the vibe that others pick up on when you radiate joy and love. Just ask anyone who's in love. But if you are problem-focused, your neurons will fire and new connections will form within minutes, leading to more negative feelings and experiences. You know, when one negative thought leads to another and then another, and you end up in such a funk that not even a butterfly can create joy. This mindset funk then creates a day when nothing goes right, and it started this morning when you woke up with yesterday's problems still on your mind. Now, here's the issue. When you are problem-focused, emotions of worry and fear and anger and frustration create anxiety and a limbic system overload. When this happens, your limbic system will be firing more neural connections to generate more of what you focus on. This means more emotional flooding. It becomes a vicious cycle of mindset stress based on the problems you continually think about. And this is why you feel you can't get out of a funk or find solutions to your mess. The reason you can't find solutions or get out of emotional overwhelm is that excessive overthinking exhausts your brain's focus circuits that are in the prefrontal area of your brain. This area is involved in problem solving, goal setting, planning, execution, and monitoring your actions. Scientists have found that when you are stressed, the prefrontal area shuts down and becomes vulnerable to mindset paralysis and impulsive, irrational thinking. If your pre-cortex circuits are left to go on this way, you become exhausted from over-focusing on problems alongside the limbic stress that causes. The result is you feel drained of your energy, you lose emotional regulation and become flooded and become impulsive around your choices to try to get out of that stress. All this mindset stress can be rewired, and here's how. The moment a story pops in your head and starts that problem-focused way of thinking, stop. Get your chart of emotions out, check the emotion you're feeling. If you feel worry, do process indigo. If you feel fear, do process orange. If you feel powerless, do process red. If you happen to pick more than one coloured process, then do the one that's the lowest on the chart. When listening to your chosen process, think about all the problems that are in your mindset tape, and do that as you move your eyes as guided through the process. Rechecking the chart at the end of your process so that you can notice the vibe raise up towards the violet on the chart. You will notice that this does work for you. How does it work? When you roll your eyes at a displeasing event, this reinforces unconscious and subconscious feelings about past experiences that weren't great. And they're like the ones that you're going through now. So your mind is reinforcing, I've been here before. I know this didn't work out too great. I start to get worried because in the past, it wasn't that great for me. And it takes you into future fears. These feelings then add to your current limbic stress that you're going through, and then you're prone to become awfulizing of situations around you. You know, those 2 a.m. thoughts? That's the stuff we're trying to reduce and rewire through processing. Rolling your eyes at the price of groceries, fuel, utilities, and the state of concerns in the world, or your personal problems, reinforces the stress patterns that are going on in your brain's limbic system when they're triggered. These stress patterns start changing by processing your problems rather than staying problem-focused for another hour in your head or complaining about them to a friend. At the end of the day, you have a choice to keep feeling the emotional funk or to process it with brain rewiring processes, which takes between 17 to 22 minutes to raise your vibe depending on which process you choose. Now, how will this help you manifest an improved life? Well, we all know Abraham Hicks tells us thought equals form. And when those thoughts are coming out of your brain, then it's brain rewiring that you want to be doing. In fact, you want to be manifesting with brain rewiring processes, all those unhelpful thoughts that are in your brain to change how you think and how your brain wires and how your brain responds to your thoughts. This, my friend, influences the energy frequency of your own field, as well as what you send out into the co-creative field of expansion and the frequencies available to you there where manifestation flow can begin to occur. All of it begins in your brain. People already on my processes, I hope you found this video helpful so you can guide yourself through some of this mindset debris that's going on in our world. And I know you need this because you've been reaching out to me asking for this particular guidance. For those of you that are not processing and are in this mindset stress yourself, then just head to the link below this video. And if that's of interest to you, I will see you also in my Manifest with Brain Rewiring Facebook group. Bye for now. I send big love to you. Raise your vibe through processing. Trust the vibe and get back into manifestation flow. Things can improve when your mindset improves.
Find freedom, experience joy, embrace love, creating power.